Hey vegan food explorers, I am your vegan food explorer, and today I've got something that you might be familiar with. It is Jude's chocolate milkshake. But I hear you say, Jude's don't sell a non-dairy chocolate milkshake. Well, if you can read that, it says plant-based and vegan, which means they now do. Let's get into the video. Please smash that subscribe button as we've got loads of awesome vegan Christmas content coming up. So Jude's are famous for making a whole range of different ice creams, vegan ice creams and milkshakes. I've been posting a lot about their vegan ice creams because they taste so good and they have some really good flavours. And I've also posted on Instagram several times saying, Jude's, you've got to make a vegan version of your milkshake, because I believe they also make some like coffee versions now. And they did message on ages ago saying, we're going to look into it, bits and bobs like that. They were kind of hinting, but I thought, I don't believe them. But we spotted this in Sainsbury's. It costs £1.75 and it looks absolutely epic. It is Jude's chocolate plant-based milkshake. So there's quite a few different things on this can that we're going to get into. So first of all, I just think the can looks amazing. It's got this like brushed gold all over it. It looks absolutely wicked. Then it's got here, which is, it says now carbon negative. And what they say about that is that they are now carbon neutral. Carbon negative. They are carbon negative. That I believe that means they must make less carbon than they emit enough carbon, but then absorb bits and bobs like that. I guess that is what it means. They're also certified B Corporation, which is epic, which means they do lots of good for the world, blah blah blah. But we don't really care about any of that stuff if it doesn't taste good. So we're going to do a taste test and see what's what. First off, like I said, this is £1.75, but regular Jude's chocolate milkshake is £1.50, and at the moment it's actually 95p on sale. So there is a bit of a price disparity that not super happy about, but I do understand, even if this was a new non-vegan product, it probably would be a little bit more expensive, and hopefully they're going to put this on offer. I'm surprised they didn't do it on offer when they first launched it, but it is what it is. But I think it looks really cool, really interesting. Ingredients wise, this is made with coconut milk. So I am not a fan of coconut milk in my teas, my coffees, things like that, because I think the flavour is too strong, it's too coconutty. It kind of tastes different to what you want tea and coffee to taste like. However, for things like this, milkshakes, ice creams, things like that, I think coconut milk is perfect in my opinion, because it's really sweet, it's creamy, really good. So I think definitely a good choice there. So it's got water, coconut milk, sugar. Naturally, that's to make up for the sugar that would be in dairy milk, that gives it that sweetness. Then maltodextrin, don't know what that is, low-fat cocoa powder, awesome. And then it's just got a bit of thickener or stabilisers, and then some vanilla extract and salt. So ingredients-wise, it's pretty lean actually. And it's quite funny, we were comparing it to the dairy version, and the dairy version is quite a lot longer in ingredients. So already this is getting some really good vibes, man. Looks really cool. And it's in a can, fully recyclable. Anyway, let's go for it. So it's in a can, so it's not fizzy obviously, but yeah, so it's kind of weird when you open a non-fizzy can. You expect it to go psst, like a can of Coke, but it doesn't. But yeah, looks good. Let's go for a smell. Okay, smells more chocolatey now. Initially it didn't smell of anything. I smell my hand because I've learned that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to smell your hand and it resets your smell, and then you can smell it. Okay, yeah, it smells chocolatey. I can smell that coconut already. So we've got our glass. Let's pour it out and see. Oh my lord, that is thick. Look at how thick that milk is. Wow, it's literally dropped onto there. Okay, this is gonna be good. So already so milky. I've noticed this a lot with coconut milks as well. It definitely sticks to the side. I think that's probably the fat content, because coconut milk has a lot of fat in it, which makes it taste delicious. But that's what I've experienced. It doesn't necessarily do it with as many other plant milks I've found. But yeah, that looks really good. It's super thick. It's like water would move much more freely. That is not moving that much, which is really good. I'm very excited. The last chocolate milk we had, I think, was the Shaken Other, which is made by Shaken Udder. And that was nice, but let's go in for a taste test. Yeah, it smells chocolatey, it smells coconutty. Let's go. That's really nice, you know. Simple. That's the word I would use. I'm going to pour a bit more. I would say it's not a thick tasting. Although the texture is quite thick, it's not a rich, creamy bombardment avalanche of chocolatey, like big bold chocolate. It's got a very refined sweet taste. It tastes very smooth, like velvet actually. It has a sweet flavour, and actually I'm really surprised because it doesn't taste as coconutty as I thought, which is great. It means you just get that creaminess of the coconut, but not an overwhelming coconut flavour, which is great. It's got a really nice sweet flavour. What's the calories like on this? So per 100 ml, so you get 250 ml in a can. 100 ml is 73 calories, so 140. So I think that would be under 200 calories for a can. Yeah, and not that much sugar. I think it would be about 7 grams of sugar. Wow, that's crazy. That's really, really low. Okay, now we're talking. Oh no, sorry, I read the wrong thing. It'd be about 16 grams of sugar. Okay, 16 grams of sugar, that's more like it. So yeah, so calorie wise, it's pretty light, to be honest. Sugar wise, not loads. I've definitely had ones maybe a bit more than this size can, which could have like 40 grams of sugar in. So yeah, a bit less of that. So yeah, I would say that gets good marks. I think there's room there just to refine the flavour, make it more of like a thick, big, bold flavour, because at the moment it's quite a smooth flavour. Just really nice, and this would be really nice actually on a hot summer's day. Chilled, really refreshing milkshake would be great. Or you could also, you know, use this for different smoothies, things like that, mixing in, even like desserts as well, I would assume. But if you're looking for a sweet treat, cold, refreshing, but it's a treat, really nice chocolate milk, then I would definitely recommend the Jude's chocolate plant-based milkshake. And what I love is when brands like this that have, I mean, that at the end of the day, let's face it, is a dairy churn. You know, really embedded, I would assume, in dairy. I mean, they may not be, but I would assume they are, and they produce a lot of dairy products. But I just love it when you see a brand like that making vegan products. Veganism is a future, so is vegan chocolate milk. If it tastes this good, being vegan is awesome. So, thank you for watching. Have you had this? Have you had the shaken other vegan milkshake? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know which you think better. I think this is better. If I had the two in front of me, in my opinion, I would pick this one. Also, the carbon negative, I absolutely love it. That was, I believe, started by Oatly when they had carbon. I think they had carbon neutral. Maybe they didn't. I think what they did have is showing how much carbon their actual milk created, and they were saying, come on dairy, you should do it as well because you'll see the disparity. I think that's absolutely epic. They also do have it on the dairy version, so I'll be interested to know the carbon emissions of each one stacked together, because I think surely this would be a lot lower. Thank you for watching, and of course we'll see you in the next video.